Are you ready yet? But we've got to get there.
It doesn't start until tomorrow.
No, it starts at 2 o'clock this afternoon.
Wow, what's at 2 o'clock this afternoon? The Legends isn't until tomorrow.
Well, you start this afternoon.
What do you mean I start this afternoon?
Well, you know I said we were going to come up here for the Scottish Championships to watch the last round.
Yeah, we're seeing Dan Clark and LB and everyone else.
Yeah, well, I forgot to tell you that you have an experience session booked today.
You joking?
Please calm down on the language. This is for kids.
I'm excited, but I've never driven on a track before.
Well, anybody can drive on the track because this is an experience
I've never
session.
done a track daily.
Yeah, well, that's fine. If other people can do it, if other people can do it, so can you.
This is Knockhill, tugged away in the hills of Fife. It's fast, it's technical, and it's 600 feet above sea level. It has its own microclimate, an unforgiving ribbon of tarmac which catches out even the very best. This is my first time on a proper track, but before I head out, let's see why Knockhill demands the respect it deserves.
Once again, down through Duffus and then Leslie's beautiful slide from Ben Mason going through there. Josh Cook getting the better of Butcher. After the chicane, Trevor, Fallon, Paul held him. Yeah. Oh, that was Jake Hill in that one as well. Out front, Rory Skinner, then taxed on Kyle Rye, holding that nice play line into the hairpin on home turn. Burt up into 4th position. We're with Burt now, that's Harvey ahead of us. So Elliott got a bit of momentum from, bang, one there. That's not a good one at all. There's, I think, Billy Waite going in. There's Andrew Donald up in the air. Ross Marshall knocks him as well.
So you can see they've come together in the braking zone here, Danny. Rhys Stevenson tumbling off in the gravel on his own, but Joe Collier tumbling with the... I've never seen anything quite like that.
Yeah, that's a horrible crash, you know. And
Guys, so I've just found out that Lee has put me in a Legends car and I'm going to be having an experience around Knockhill. These things are absolutely nuts. They have a motorbike engine in them. He literally told me we're going up to watch the Scottish Legends Championship, and now he's just dropped a bombshell that I'm going to be driving. Oh God, I'm excited. I've never actually been out on track before, so it's going to be good. God, it's windy, isn't it?
It was horrible.
Is that the one? Right, okay. No. So just walk in. Hello. How are you? Yes.
Sunny Scotland again.
Oh, I know. Lovely for you too. How are you?
Good, thank you. Yeah, nice, thank you. Good, thank you. Yeah, you.
Just doing a little bit of filming for the YouTube. Lee tells me I'll be out on one of these today. Oh, is it? Oh my God. I've never done anything on track before.
I mean, put it this way, if you can drive one.
I'm excited. Yeah,
You should see how nervous she's been since she found out about this.
No, I was like...
So when did you find out?
Properly this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lee was like, oh, just sign this. Because I had to sign a waiver. It's like, oh, it's just for going out today. Oh, it's just so you can go on like pits and all this. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll sign it. And then he literally said this morning, he's like, oh, by the way, you're actually driving. I'm processing it. Yeah. Okay, cool. I think you've got my full race gear, haven't you, for the drifting?
I think so.
I'm excited. Well, thank you.
Let's go.
Cool. Thank you. Talk me through it. So what engine's in there?
So these are Yamaha XJR 1250s. This one in particular is actually an FJ 1200.
Okay.
So you used to have basically a mix of the 1200s and 1250s.
Okay.
Now with racing, a lot of guys are moving over to the new 3-cylinder engine, which is a Yamaha MT-09.
Yeah.
It's 20 years newer, it's water cooled, fuel injected. Obviously the old XJs and the FJs are getting a wee bit harder to find now because they stopped getting produced in, I think 2014 it was. But again, air-cooled engine, 1250cc, 5-speed gearbox, rear-wheel drive at the back, locked rear axle, same as a kart, and the squidgy organic bit in the middle.
So what kind of speeds do these do? Like what brake?
So we're about 140 horsepower. Around Knockhill, obviously, it's quite a short track, so the straights are quite short.
Yeah.
So you're looking at probably hitting the brakes for the first corner, probably about 110. Bigger tracks that we go to, places like Croft, Alton Park, you'll see maybe 120, 130.
Because these don't weigh very much, do they?
No, so dry they're about 580 kilograms. For racing, minimum weight's 610.
So power to weight, that would be
somewhere around about in the region of 300.
Yeah.
But they're really good fun to drive. They offer a lot more grip in the dry than what they look like they do on TV. So until you start giving it the message in the corners. But again, like all you got to do is make sure that when you're picking up the throttle, you're getting the lock off as you're bringing the throttle in. You know, don't just stand on the throttle mid-corner, or it will just spin.
Don't do any drifting.
Yeah, so everything you do in the drift car, do the opposite with this.
Okay.
So the best way to get the most out of a legend car is to drive it as smoothly as you can.
Okay.
So again, it's just all about being like nice and dainty on the pedals. Again, like the brakes will feel a bit strange to begin with because unlike a road car, there's no brake servo or anything like that. It's just a pedal straight to the master cylinder.
Okay.
Brakes themselves, milk bottle tops on the front, drums on the rear.
Right.
They don't stop in a hurry. So just make sure that you get your braking point right. If you do miss your braking point by a few meters, you'll probably find that if your line's going to take you off track in the road car will be able to sort that out for you. In this, if your line takes you off down the gravel, that will be your line.
And I've seen videos of these things. Absolutely, they flip, don't they? They kind of do.
Yeah,
they roll. I'll put a video in now, but
they do have a habit of once they get rolling, they keep rolling, just because of their size and their shape. But on a day like today, we shouldn't have any issues like that. You'll be absolutely fine.
yeah. So you said you'll be telling me when to change gear or when to.
Yeah. So like it'll.
So I'll have an intercom on, I'm guessing.
No, I'll just give you points throughout the track to change
Right.
gear. From the first corner to Clark's, which is about 3/4 of the lap, it's all fourth gear anyway.
Okay.
And then coming out of Clark down the railway straight, you'll be fifth gear. And then when
Right.
you hit the brakes for the hairpin, down to fourth, down to third.
Okay.
Round the hairpin in third, car nice and straight, back on the power, up to fourth, up to fifth. You should be getting fifth gear around about where you pass me here on the pit wall.
Okay.
So if you're getting it up with the podium is over there, then you're over revving it a wee bit.
Okay.
But yeah, you'll pick up the gears down quick.
Did you not fancy the convertible?
What, on a day like today? Maybe not in
Maybe
Scotland.
not in today's weather with this wind.
No,
Yeah, it's
thank
going mad,
you.
isn't it?
All right, well, I'm excited then. I guess we better go and get signed on and do all of that. If you've never seen Legends cars before, this is pretty much what they're like. Short wheelbase, minimal grip, and barely any weight. They have absolutely zero chill. They're fast, they're twitchy, and when things go wrong, they really go wrong. Cars flipping, climbing over each other, even driving straight over the top of one another. And in a minute, I'll be getting into one of these. So yeah, safe to say I'm excited and slightly questioning my life choices. Thanks, Lee. Nothing says I love you like strapping me into a bathtub on wheels. This is the first time I'm pulling away in a Legend. I'm just trying to get a feel for the biting point. It's not like anything I've ever been in before. I've never been in anything with a motorbike sequential gearbox, apart from actually riding motorbikes, but this is completely different. The Legend currently has a restrictor bolt in the accelerator pedal which doesn't allow full acceleration yet. The first session was all about getting to know the car and how it behaves, as well as learning the circuit. I just remember thinking how wide and smooth the track is compared to anything else I've ever driven on before. My first session of learning was complete, so I was waved into the pits for some constructive criticism and feedback, and then the restrictor bolt removed, so I had full throttle in the next session. Immediately I noticed it was much quicker and more lively than the first session. The best way to learn how to drive fast is to build on your pace and gain confidence with every lap. The key is consistency, smooth inputs and sticking to the racing line, as you can see me trying to straight line this chicane and using the curb. I'm really feeling like I'm getting to grips with the car and the track now. I'm gaining more and more confidence and my times are coming down with every lap. Amazing considering I've never driven a Legend before or had any circuit experience. I'm even starting to pass other cars on track too. With my newfound confidence in the car and to keep loyal to the drifting, Lee and Harry challenged me to see how far I could push the edge of the grip. This meant hanging the back end of the car out, ultimately finding the absolute limit of grip to know how far I can push it until it breaks traction. So basically, if you can drive on or just to that limit at every corner, this will be as fast as the car will go. Here I braked hard, got the car turned in before the apex, set it up and used the power to drive out of the corner, controlling it with the rear, rather than going in too fast and pushing on. This is the best way to drive a Legend. As Lee always tells me, steer with the rear. And that concludes my Legends Unlimited experience day in the most raw and unforgiving race car. It doesn't have any of these boring driver aids you track day boys rely on. So if you think you've got what it takes to be a real driver, go and give one of these a go.
Well done.
Well done.
I love that.
No, that was really good. You started off nice and slow, and you progressed every lap, just like I told you to. Again, once we took Bolt out, you were right at home immediately. It was clear to see. Quite happy with the car moving around underneath you.
Yeah.
Your racing lines were pretty much bang on the money. So certainly at the pace that you just were, I think if you were to go racing tomorrow, you definitely wouldn't be last. So no, you've done really well. Anyone with a driving licence can come here to Knockhill and get a shot at one of the cars, do a Legends Unlimited, the exact same as what you've just done.
Okay.
And then the guys who are who are perhaps a bit better at it than others, there's then avenues into doing race training days, where you're out pretty much for a full day on track, learning racing lines and racecraft and all that kind of thing out with an instructor. And then obviously the only thing left to do after that is to actually go racing. So knockhill.com, all the details are on knockhill.com, and as well check out the Scottish Legends Championship Facebook page as well.
Let's go and enjoy our weekend, eh?